What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and should the Colts trade for Russell Wilson? There's a lot of Colts fans that want it to happen. Heck, there's a lot of fans of other teams that want their team to trade for Russell Wilson. But will Chris Ballard actually pull the trigger and bring Russell Wilson to Indianapolis? I'm going to give my thoughts on that in just a second, but before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you trade for Russell Wilson? Do you think the Colts should trade for Russell Wilson? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So, Russell Wilson, another offseason, which means there's a lot of reports coming out that he wants to leave Seattle, that he wants to explore other options that could potentially get him a Super Bowl. So that means a team that is a quarterback away, or just a team that needs a quarterback in general, are going to say, hey, we should trade for Russell Wilson. Steelers fans, Browns fans, Broncos fans, the fans that need a quarterback, they're saying that they should trade for Russell Wilson. And now, after how this season ended for the Colts, there's a lot of Colts fans saying, hey, the Colts should trade for Russell Wilson. Make it happen. So, should the Colts trade for Russell Wilson? I'm going to give you guys his stats, compare them to Carson Wentz. I'm going to look at his contract, then I'll give you my opinion. So, this past season, Russell Wilson had 3,100 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Pretty good, right? Now let's compare him to Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz this past season had 3,500 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So, statistically speaking, Carson Wentz had the better year. But is that all that matters? I'll let you guys know when I give my opinion on whether the Colts should trade for Russell Wilson or not. And then when you look at his contract, Russell Wilson this upcoming season is going to have a cap hit of $37 million. Keep in mind there's going to be dead money of $26 million, assuming he gets cut or traded and whatnot. Then for 2023, he'll have a cap hit of $40 million. So that is something that we should keep in mind. So with that being said, should the Colts make a trade for Russell Wilson? And I believe the answer is absolutely. I believe if you add Russell Wilson onto this team for this past season, this team makes the playoffs, might make a Super Bowl run. I believe that without a doubt. I think what Russell Wilson has that Carson Wentz doesn't have is he can put this team on his back no matter what the situation is and lead them to the promised land. Rise above the ashes like a phoenix. He can do that. Carson Wentz, I don't think he can do that yet. So with this offensive line, with the defense that we have, with the run game that we have, I believe Russell Wilson can make this team a Super Bowl contender. He still has it in him. He's not slowing down. I believe Russell Wilson has what it takes to make us a Super Bowl contender. Now, do I think it's going to happen realistically? The answer is no. I don't see the Colts trading for Russell Wilson. For one, we don't have the draft capital. And two, we don't have the players Chris Ballard is willing to give up to get a Russell Wilson. I believe Russell Wilson will be a Seattle Seahawk next season. I would love to get him. I really would, because I believe he has what it takes to make this team a Super Bowl contender. I just don't think it's going to happen, realistically. Now, would it be awesome? Absolutely. But again, Seattle is not going to give up Russell Wilson unless you give them, 4 first-round picks or something like that, at the very least. I just don't see it happening at all. I think Russell Wilson is too valuable for Seattle. The only way that would happen is if Seattle is going to blow up, everything and just completely restart. And that's not going to happen at all because Pete Carroll is still going to be the head coach, which means they're just going to keep the same team. They're going to try to run it back and maybe make the playoffs. So would I love it to happen? Absolutely. Do I think it's going to happen? No way. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you trade for him? Do you think it's going to happen? And should it happen? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt. Bleed blue. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.